And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Here's Bullock. Dallas, no good that time either. Lets the three fly. Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Mitchell. Fires for three. Mavericks with a rebound.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
The three from Mitchell. The long-distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 5 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Pass to Kleber. Another one falls for Dallas. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Brunson, tightly guarded.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Three-pointer O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He has 6.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Doncic outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Kleber. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Brunson. Doncic with it. He's guarded by Conley.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Mitchell with the ball. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Doncic against Conley. Let's go with a 3. And Doncic with the 3.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Mitchell against Doncic. Kleber with a steal. And they're on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Bogdanovic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Maxi Kleber.
And, you know, Bogdanovic played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Screen by Marjanovic. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Doncic. Down low. Here's Bullock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Mitchell against Doncic. Here's Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Lets it go from deep. Shot clock at 6. The shake. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Kleber outside. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Into the lane. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Here's Marjanovic.
Well, when you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
There's the drive. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Bullock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bogdanovic with it. Guarded by Kleber. Bogdanovic, no good. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
For Utah, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Brunson against Conley. Doncic outside. Utah with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The 3 from Mitchell. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Mitchell.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Marjanovic taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Conley against Brunson. Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 17 points.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Mike Conley.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
For 3, O'Neal nails it from beyond the arc. O'Neal's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Screen by Marjanovic. Fires the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And stolen by Brunson. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Dwight Powell. Green out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Outside Finney-Smith. Offline with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Powell with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. Dinwiddie with it. Inside. Intercepted. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Nice shot by Whiteside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Azubuike.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Now Whiteside. Now covers. Whiteside with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Azubuike. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. He nails it, and we're tied. Hardaway's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Clarkson for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Dinwiddie. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Dinwiddie passes to Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike, and stolen by Hardaway on the break. Dinwiddie passes to Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And there's a 3-second violation. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Clarkson on the double team. Green for 3. That one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Whiteside finds Pascal. Driving in. Here's Azubuike. Clarkson right side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's a 3-second violation. Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Powell. Outside, Green. Now Finney-Smith. Outside for Green. Clock at 4. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge...
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers hammers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the wing, right side. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. To the middle. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Doncic outside. Brunson passes to Kleber. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. O'Neal, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Kleber with a screen. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell to take the lead. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Bogdanovich up top. He's checked by Kleber. Left side Conley. And stolen by Brunson.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Drills it from deep. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The Mavericks leading. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Kleber.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Conley. 50 seconds left to play in the 4th. And it's Doncic missing. Gobert goes in, and now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
And Dallas with possession. 4-point game. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Doncic. Knocks down the triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And so the Mavericks take the win. Justin, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
set for them. Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert, and it's Denver with the rebound. Barton right side. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. It's tipped. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the night. A 3-pointer for Utah. Wide open look here for Murray. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Aaron Gordon. There's O'Neal with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray for 3. The shot will not fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Jokic. Conley with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic against Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal passes to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Murray kicks to Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell right side. Out to Conley. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Barton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Conley. There's the 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And now Utah, fast break. from deep three-point range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Murray. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Murray, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
O'Neal misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Porter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 12. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Beyond the arc. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray against Conley. No good. And Utah the other way now.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Jokic. The layup off target. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Here is Porter. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Murray against Mitchell. Martin passes to Murray to end the cold streak, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert trying to get open. Out to Conley. A 3 ball. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Mitchell against Murray. On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. For 3, Murray. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get the rebound. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Gobert gets to Conley over Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Bogdanovich up top. Jazz passing it around. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Another miss by Utah.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Conley against Murray. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is
23. The Nuggets.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 9 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Clarkson against Murray. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
They set the pick. Clarkson for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Whiteside finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Now Jokic driving to the basket. Here's Azubuike, and the layup is good. Azubuike's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Clarkson for 3. Back to Whiteside. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. 15-point game. He feeds it to Azubuike. Plays it up and banks it in. Azubuike's got 6.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Martin passes to Porter. And he banks in the layup.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Clarkson outside. Kicks it to Azubuike. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 15. Inside. Got a piece of it. Haskell with the steal. Out pass to Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jokic passes to Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
O'Neal misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Martin throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And it's blocked by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. O'Neal from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
You've got a point guard. That kind of spring, no lead it. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Martin, and Martin is going to throw it down hard.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Mitchell outside. Feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
For 3, Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
O'Neal misses.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Murray the pass to Gordon. It's not going to go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Martin defending. Gobert with a screen on Murray. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Here's Murray. And the shot is good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Good work defensively by Conley. O'Neal gets to Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Conley. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Conley with the 3. Another miss by Utah.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen on Barton. No coverage that time.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. That one falls.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And here is Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, great job.
how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So it's Utah now, following the score by Phoenix. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovic.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. All alone on the break. He can't get it to go. Paul with some nice D.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Here's O'Neal, down low. Outside for Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Bridges against Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And it's Mitchell penetrating, stolen by Ayton.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. It's Booker on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Bridges. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Up top, Booker. Defended by Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. Tries to snap the cold streak. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Bogdanovic. And a nice finish on the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Oh, there's the alley. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Booker.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
From deep, Conley counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges hits the trifecta.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Conley from deep, inside, and Gobert with the stuff.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Left side, Booker. The three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Pass to Mitchell. Conley, he's open. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his third assist of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Utah on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. For 3, Booker.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Poke loose. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Bridges, here we go. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Now here's Mitchell, beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Ball against Conley. On the wing, Crowder. Over Bogdanovic. Crowder, that's good.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks and he will knock them down.
The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And he lobs it up top. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. They double-team Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And the deficit down inside single digits. Paul's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Grant, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And the basket by Bridges.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Checked by Mitchell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And the Jazz pushing it up now from deep. Conley. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got 8.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Right side, Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Great look, but off the mark.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And
I'm here with Coach Quinn.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here they come with numbers in transition. Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Kicks it out to Pascal. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here come the Suns. Outside Booker. Goes up from the top of the key. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Pascal from outside. The Jazz with another miss. Well, Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6th-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Crowder outside. 5 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And Crowder with the jam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got 6 points.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. On the wing, Clarkson. Gay outside. The 3. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pascal from outside. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Crowder, that's good. Give him 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Gobert.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Payne to the middle. Stolen by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Payne. Craig on the wing. Back to Payne. From deep. Utah with the rebound. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joker from Quarters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
The 3 from Mitchell, pure from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Well, how about Bogdanovic showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul?
No good on that one.
At the line for the Jazz, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And he sinks the second. Here's Shamet. Tipped. And so it's Utah. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Playing.
Your Jazz Dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Conley's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside Conley. Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker for 3. Offensive rebound. Crowder left side. Here's the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Nice move. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Over Bridges. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Bridges passes to Booker. Lets the three fly. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Excellent D there from Booker. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
That one falls.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Ayton with a screen. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Now Conley. Shoots over Paul. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Booker against Conley. The 3 ball. Utah, the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell against Bridges. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Right side Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 side. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Good on the shot.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run. Bogdanovich knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. Going inside. Now the pass to Marjanovic. And here they go. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Doncic. Marjanovic a screen on O'Neal. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime. But he's got a lot of pro experience.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
O'Neal against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 5. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Over to the wing. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Here's Mitchell. Down low. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Brunson against Conley. Now here's Doncic. D right on him. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. To the paint. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Mitchell outside. Conley into the lane. Pass to Gobert. To the right side. Gobert, the screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Out to Doncic. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 13 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Here's Doncic. He's got 13. Runs in the pass to Doncic. Here's the dish to Bullock. And they double up Doncic. Here's Kleber. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Passes it to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Inside. Marjanovic kicks to Kleber. Off target with his three. Mitchell right side.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Runs in the pass to Bullock. Doncic with it, guarded by O'Neal. Doncic against O'Neal, and that one good. Doncic has got 15 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Conley finds Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. This one for 3, and Utah another 3.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Back to Doncic. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Brunson scanning the floor. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Here's Doncic. And they'll get another chance. Dallas moving the ball around. Second chance shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Conley, the pass to Gobert.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell with it. Conley with the screen on Doncic. Clock at 4, and that one is good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Doncic outside. offensive rebound, Mavericks. That shot off the mark. Utah leading by 9. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Kleber with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kleber sets the screen for Brunson. And now Utah, fast break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's stolen by Gobert. Brunson against Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range drains the three-pointer. O'Neal's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
The 3 for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Hardaway. Howell is out there with Green. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Pascal. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Pascal's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And the basket by Pascal.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by Clarkson. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's deflected. Powell with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. And the dunk by Powell.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Jazz leading by 14. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Azubuike. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gay outside. Back to Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Lets it go from deep. 4 on the clock. It's picked off.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Paschal against Green. It's Powell on the wing. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Powell with the steal. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here now is Dinwiddie. On the wing, Green. Kicks it to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rejection. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Dinwiddie passes to Green. He takes it in, and Green slams it in.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Kicks it out to Gay. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Dinwiddie dishes to Powell. Out to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Azubuike. Utah leading by 13. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Whiteside. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. Sinks the triple. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 14. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out to court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Dallas with it. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Marjanovic, a screen on O'Neal. Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now O'Neal. High post, Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. Marjanovic with a screen for Doncic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Mitchell against Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the man. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley. And he drives in. He feeds it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doncic looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Mavericks trail by 8. Driving inside. And it's Bullock missing. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The pass to Mitchell.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Team foul.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Gobert against Doncic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
O'Neal from long range. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. To the middle. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Unloads from 13. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Mitchell wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Doncic with it. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. And so it's Utah with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was
say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Murray, and here's Porter outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. Inside. And that one's good from Conley.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Murray with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. From outside the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Murray passes to Gordon. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Murray against Conley. Outside for Porter. Turn around Jay. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. And Denver the other way now. He tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 12 points.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Bogdanovic from long range gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Murray for 3, drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to O'Neal from deep 3-point range. Gobert, it's good on the putback.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The drive by Murray. It's intercepted. In transition, here they come. On up the court. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Here's O'Neal. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Denver. They've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Fires from deep. And it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Driving inside. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Murray, no good. Utah's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Murray against Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. This one for 3. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. On the wing, Barton. From downtown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Barton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Barton. Blocked again!
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Murray. Second chance shot. And stolen by Jokic. Murray against Conley. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 21. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Yep, that one goes.
Jamal Murray just taking his game to another level in the bubble in 2020. This guy plays with a lot of heart.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 12.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A minute 50 left in the first half. Murray's shot is good. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
The drive by Mitchell for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. From deep. Puts up a three. Gordon pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Barton. Checked by Mitchell. And Barton gets it to go. Barton's got 5.
I know sometimes it looks out of control, but his dribble play can be effective. Barton there with the handle and the deuce.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
3 points.
And the Jazz lead by 19.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And he recovers it. Pass to Conley. Launches it. No luck on that one. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
He gets it off. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Jazz, 46.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz.
Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
And for Utah, they're shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
His first personal foul.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
We see this time to time for Murray. When he's locked in, and he's completely locked in, he'll carry the offense.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, B.A.
Pass to O'Neal. And he dunks it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do 1 push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
The physical ability of Gordon, giving him an advantage on that drive.
Here's Conley. 10 points for him. The 3 is up. Bogdanovic finds Gobert. And stolen by Murray. Oh, they get a hand on it. Up the floor. Here's Gordon. Porter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Barton against Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And coaches and opposition knows that Barton loves to run in the open court. You can see why with the basket on the other end there.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Mitchell. He's got 34. Takes a 3. And another miss by Utah.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, Barton takes some tough shots, used to making them. He did there.
Utah's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Left side Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I just love the ball.
Jokic against Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Picked by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's O'Neal. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Conley against Murray. Back to Gobert. With the clock winding down. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Murray. The Jazz making their last shot. Can't connect from short range. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. For 3. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. 4-3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Left side Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 6 points.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The kick out to Conley. There's Bogdanovich with the 3.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
Denver's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Jokic. The rebound by the Jazz. 22 was their biggest lead. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The 3 is up. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Well, the Nuggets shooting 54% from the field so far this week. Murray's shot is good.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Barton against Mitchell. Bogdanovich outside Mitchell. From deep 3-point range, Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Defended by Gordon. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
The Jazz shooting a fantastic 57%. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley goes in. Good work defensively by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. O'Neal on the wing. Crossing over Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on the second one. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barton outside. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
Right side Mitchell. Fires the 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Murray finds Porter. A minute 50 left in the game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you could really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. From behind the arc. And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Now here's Porter. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 1:16 left in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here's Conley. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Here's Murray.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Barton against Conley. Barton outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Jokic. No good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
David Aldridge. DA, take it away. It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask you, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Paul with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Fires it up. Rejected by Booker. It's tipped. In the corner, it's Bridges. That 3 off the mark. And it's Utah's ball. O'Neal inside. Working on Booker. Bogdanovich looking around. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul dishes to Crowder. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got that one up quick.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
The drive by Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Paul with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. O'Neal against Bridges. Back to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Hands it from downtown.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Booker outside. Here's Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, it's pick your poison.
Conley against Paul. Driving the lane. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Gobert with the block. There's O'Neal with the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Paul for 3. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
.109 left in the first quarter of the game. That's a 2 from Paul. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You know the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Sinks that one from the post. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Paul finds Ayton. And the basket is good.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Crowder, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. Takes the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Jumps up, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Conley on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Inside, and stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now, and the wide open shot from Crowder from outside off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Fast break, here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 10. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. The drive by Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 9 points. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Utah leading by 10. Now Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Jay Crowder pulls it in. The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ayton is screen on Conley. Paul for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Buries it from three-point range. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Jazz leading by 8. Outside Conley. Into the lane. Bogdanovich left side. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Utah's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Ball against O'Neal. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the second.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor. After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead. Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
Jazz, 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in its center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Right side up top. Passes to Gay. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Pascal. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 4. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Over in the corner, Pascal. On the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Payne looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And finished off by Gay.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
McGee is screen on game. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's the three. No good from Gay. Suns trail by 5. And stolen by Whiteside. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
McGee, the pass to Craig. To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Nobody near Pascal. And the three off target.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here's Payne. That three off the mark. Jazz leading by 9. Inside. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Shamet. A new 14 for the Suns. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Whiteside, the pass to Azubuike. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Down low, here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Payne. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shamet kicks to Johnson. And there's a foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And here is Conley on deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Suns trail by 15, and so in the game for the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Paul, no one around him. And Ayton stays with it.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? All against Conley. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Utah now. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Oh, good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
and his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Call with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
A nice shot by Booker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Crowder with it. Now defended by Gobert. No good from Booker.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell outside. There's the three. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Conley against Paul. Fires the three. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 15.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Paul. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Misses from short range. Jazz leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Utah.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Mitchell is double. Now the pass to Gobert. A shake. And the layup is up and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.